Yeah.
Needs to be had. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't here.
Anyway, so
I was trying to think of a close. I'm trying to think of so bad. I can't
help
think
me.
of this.
Help me.
I can't think
I'm
of
fire
nothing.
him. I'm fire
I
him.
can't. Y'all might don't get no good laughs. I
Anyway.
can't think of nothing.
Sit back, give it like shorty. Tune into a love story. We gon' always be together. Ain't nobody else better. Living in Brittany and Tevin. We are the Tevneys. Come along and see what true love can really be. We're the Tevneys. We may laugh, we may cry, but our love can't be denied. We're the Tevneys. Sit back, give it like shorty. Tune into a love story. We gon' always be together. Ain't nobody else better. Living in Brittany and Tevin. We are the Tevneys.
Welcome back to another episode of Thursdays with the Tevneys.
You almost forgot.
No, I ain't forget. How could I forget? It's your boy, your main man, the one and only, Mr. Tevin Vines. Yes, I did spell it, Mr. Tevin Vines.
And I am Brittany Vines. Hey, y'all.
Brittney. Just in case, like, somebody mistake it with Britta.
They know the other ways to spell it. This is not a spelling test.
We
A
back
spelling challenge.
with another episode of Thursdays with the Tevneys. Before we get started, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Ooh, and insert some. Ooh. I think I should have said it.
You took a word up. Don't even worry about it.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagrams at the Tevneys.
Instagrams. That's why she said I always be trying to get you. I'm gonna stop doing it. I'm gonna try.
I said Instagram.
Sound like you said Instagrams.
Follow us. I'm gonna just start talking. Follow us on Instagram at the Tevneys. TheTevneys.
Bro.
Also, nobody. You gonna get a word in a minute. Nobody.
Challenge over.
Yeah, but I'm about to say because
Okay.
it's been what 2-3 weeks now. Y'all ain't want to win nothing. Y'all ain't want to win. Y'all ain't want to win for real.
Challenge is over. And if you are new here, welcome. And you can just go back and watch all our old videos. Hit that like button. Comment. You know, we respond. I respond back.
I respond back too. I hit a little. It be on my personal account though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I might hit the little like button like.
I said respond.
That's responding.
Oh, you're right.
That's.
Touche.
I feel like hitting the little. Like, for instance, our engagement photos or our wedding photos.
Here we go. I feel like you judging me.
I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you.
Okay.
But if I know my wife is gonna respond to everybody, I'm not gonna say I can't do it.
He not gonna.
But that's over 300, 400, 500 comments. Just gonna tap like. That's my way of saying thank you. I'm not the only one to do that.
You're not the
that's
only
just a
one,
man thing.
But I just, I like to say thank you. Because they don't have to stop on your page.
They don't. They really don't. And I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love. But If it's over 100 comments, I'm just...
Even if it's over 50, over 25, talking about over 100.
I just feel... Then it's like, you know, when you comment back and then somebody else, they gonna keep... I'm like, I'm trying to save y'all from getting notifications.
All they have to do is turn off post notifications for these posts.
See, I'm not up to... I'm not with all this. I ain't gonna say I'm not with it, but I'm not as savvy in the social media world. I can post and like
He's learning.
and repost. That's about it.
Getting a little bit better. Just a little bit. Anyway, you know that we always start off with our favorite cards. The End by The Skin Deep. And you can purchase yours at www.theskindeep. It's not up there.
But they know what it is.
.com and use our code
MsBHolmes. We ain't got it right yet, but MsBHolmes is the promo code. Get you 10% off.
Yes, and they have different cards. We use the couples editions long term.
I went to the website for the first
You
time.
did? How many cards you see?
I saw about... I'm just make up... I saw about 9 different cards.
Okay. In that category. They
Yeah.
have another category, but the ones that we use, like, they're like that. So go ahead and just buy them.
We already had one person to use our code.
And we appreciate you.
We do. If we can get about 30 more, y'all, what the Bible say, one can chase,
No.
two can chase.
So, here we go.
We need them chicks.
Who has played the biggest role in our relationship that isn't one of us? Why?
Who has played the biggest role in our relationship? I can't really just single one person out, because, like, we had a corner pushing us, and, like, that was there for us.
That's a
So
good
I
answer.
really don't want to, like, just single, like, one person out.
That's a good answer.
Do you, like...
I was just going to be real. I'm not deep, but God. Period.
I mean, yeah, if you want to... But you said one person. God is not a man.
You just try to be real technical. Bring it back.
God is...
We know who he is. This is the person. It's just period.
But, yeah, I get your answer, too, though. But, yeah, I don't want to single nobody out.
Yeah.
We
As far as we never ask anybody for advice. Of course, we know people are praying for us.
Right.
So that's why I say God, because that's who I go to.
Oh, yeah, we never ask anybody for advice. I think we
But the Lord.
Yeah, but the Lord. So, like, we literally,
He's a keeper.
like, made it this far. We can't say on our own, but
Right.
it was just us and the Lord. Like,
Yeah. And when we did our, session before we got married, like, I take what Pastor said. It'd be ringing in my head.
Premarital counseling. I'm about to say therapy. Counseling. It's very important.
It is.
Like, she dropped a whole lot of gems on us. And it's also good to, if you're going to get counseling, get somebody that's already been married or that is married, because you don't want to get somebody that's single trying to therapy. Is that a word? That's trying to count. You know what I'm trying to say, though. Like,
Yeah, I do.
which I really feel like nobody single should be, like, giving marital advice anyway.
You haven't been in that specific position. And even some people that's married don't need to give advice. Like, we don't give marital advice, even though we've been together for years.
What worked for us might not work for you.
That, and we ain't been married that long.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to give married advice. We can give relationship advice. That's the best advice.
We could talk to a lot of singles, though.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you can talk to married people, but I do it on the standpoint of, I'm talking about relationships, because that's building, like, on a foundation.
right.
I'm not going to give you what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing, because It ain't none of my business. That's your house.
Your house and this our house. Hey man, praise God as your festivals.
Okay.
Okay, what's that? What?
It's your neighbors.
Like, turn him over there a little bit. What has grown in our relationship over time?
Communication.
Dang, you stole my answer, but we right here. We here. We should have did our handshake. Did y'all see our reel? We can't get no handshake copyright though. Don't try to steal our handshake. Screen record and slow it down. Don't do that.
If they want to do it, that's their business.
We left out one part. She don't like it.
Cut it. It's been cut from the beginning. Today, we are talking about
Hard conversations. Because I was about to say the last part.
why do you always want to do that?
Do what?
Go to the last. Let me get some space.
Yeah, because I was about to say it.
It'll disappear in a little while.
Oh, man. Hard conversations. Conversations.
You try to
Yeah.
enunciate all your words.
Yep, because you say I'll be.
I don't be coming for you, babe. I don't try to. Anyway, so why are having hard conversations important?
Hard conversations is important. Because it's. You want to know, like, who you getting involved with. Like, it's going to come up regardless, so.
Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
No. I feel like, no. Certain things will, but sometimes if you don't have the hard conversations, I don't feel like they come up, and then that's when problems come in and you trying to figure out why. But you never talked about it.
Okay, well, maybe I'm just different.
Yeah.
There, my bad.
Did you pop your finger?
Hard conversation.
Anyway, I just feel like they're important. So you don't waste your time if everything is not lining up. Like, dating is important because you learn that person. But if I'm not having the hard conversations and we are not in alignment or going in the same direction or have the, common like goals of going in the same direction, of course we might not have the same thoughts, then you might be wasting your time.
So, what is a hard conversation?
We're gonna get there.
Okay, maybe that would have helped me out a little more.
We can go ahead and go there though. I feel like hard conversations starting off in dating, like
Are you having sex before marriage?
Celibacy.
Yeah, that's a hard conversation.
That's a hard conversation. Because if you like that person, they might not be on the same page. And ask me how I know. I've had it happen. Like, I was celibate, but they thought they could make me change my mind. And then two, like, no, won't you? They thought they could make me change my mind. And then they thought, they didn't know. Like, they just, so imagine me, like, just going on. Like, I'm wasting their time because it's not something that they want to commit to. And
right.
That's fine. My commitment is not your commitment. My conviction is not anybody else's conviction. So I feel like that's one to start off with the bat. Of course, you might not have it on your first date, but it's got to come up.
Yeah,
soon.
probably about the fourth.
About the third or fourth. Like, what I'm celibate. Even if you don't ask them, it's just say, I just want to let you know, or, kind of ease your way in there. And most guys, I can't even say that because I haven't been around anybody in a long time. But when I was dating, I was about to say a bad word, but they don't have no respect. They want to get in your cupcake. It won't know, let me take you out on a date, XYZ. They want to get in your pants. So you have to say it up front. You didn't have to wait till the third date. You probably didn't get the first date. So
true. The approach is everything.
Yeah. So I feel like, but if you do get past that and you're dating and this is somebody that you are interested in, then I feel like that's a hard conversation that needs to be talked about, because you can't make somebody commit to what you're committing to.
Right, you can't.
I mean, that's their choice. If they ever get there or if they don't get there, like, that's their choice.
I felt like I respected which I was.
You were celibate. You were celibate. What are we talking about? Okay. Another hard conversation. I feel
thought
like.
about that, but you wrote it down.
Go ahead.
Not religion. I had thought about.
Oh yeah, that's a hard conversation.
Cause everybody don't believe in Jesus.
They don't.
Not knocking your religion, you know what I'm saying, but we, as for us in our house, we gonna serve the Lord.
Period.
But you got Muslims.
Mhm.
You have your Jewish people. You have your what's the people? The Kingdom Hall people, Buddhists. So it's like you're not gonna show up on your first date and be like, hey,
yeah, I feel like these are not like first date conversations.
Oh, you got your atheists too.
Those.
Yeah.
But I feel like these, like, it has to come up. And I say that because if you are not strong in your faith,
they can pull you.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I've seen it happen.
I've been taught that, like, if you, like you just said, if you ain't strong and you already battling yourself, they can pull you.
They can pull you, and
you can be a faithful member in the church, and they don't go to church ever, and then you'll find yourself missing a Sunday here. Yep. And before you know it, they done scratch your name out the road.
They don't do that.
Yeah, church is a business. I think it's like 3 months.
Oh.
I think like if you correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I've heard like if you haven't been like active in the church for like 3 months, they can scratch your name out the road.
Oh, I had to ask my pastor that. Something I need to know.
Yeah, so some people need to be scratched.
I'm not going there with you. Not going there with you.
I'm petty. But yeah, like make sure that y'all are equally. I'm about to say, but I mean that's true. To make sure y'all are equally yoked. Damn, you ready to laugh, bro?
But like you took your time and you still like.
Make sure y'all are equally yoked in your faith. That y'all are believing the same thing. And not even about denomination, because we're not the same, but we both believe Jesus. We believe the same thing. He died and rose again on the third day, and he's coming back again for a church without spot or wrinkle. We believe that. Oh, don't put me in C# real. Let's ride. Let's ride.
It is important when it comes to, like, say y'all do get down the line. Well, I could pull up the example. Not even down the line, because I do know there's somebody that she's a Christian and her husband, he doesn't believe. I don't think I don't know if he is an atheist or he was an atheist. I don't know. They're married now, but that's neither here nor there. But the episode off of did you watch Love Is Blind with me?
I don't think I had a choice.
But the episode, like the girl,
Yeah, yeah, I
was a
remember.
guy,
I
and
remember. Yeah,
he was atheist, right?
yeah, I remember.
And
Yeah.
she was a Christian, and he proposed,
And
and she
said yes.
accepted. But then down the line, like I feel like it was just her convicted spirit, like I can't do this.
Right.
But it still was like y'all didn't really. I think they talked about it, but it wasn't like in depth of.
Because I feel like I think he said he don't believe, but he was saying like he not always. He said he was up to learning about it, and
Did he
like
say it?
I think he did say that.
I don't remember.
I think he said he wasn't against it, like, but for like their love's sake, he would give it a try. But
I don't think he said
we
it.
can go back and watch. I think he did say that for real.
And I know it's one person that's gonna watch this video, and they know they're gonna be able to tell me if I don't
think
watch
he
it
did.
before.
I think he did.
I
but-
don't think he said it.
Hey, shout out to you, man.
Shout out to who?
I already know.
First of all, it's a woman.
It was a man that was the atheist.
Oh, I'm talking. You said shout out to you, man. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
the,
he
man,
was
the
gonna
man on the
watch.
show.
You got a little.
I'm talking about the man on the show.
Oh no. Anyway, yeah,
We should have filmed that show.
we should what?
Put on that show.
Why?
God, that's a chick.
You always talking about you.
You have to
It's called cool.
write the vision and make it plain.
What did you write down? What did you write down?
Checks and more checks.
Where did you write it at?
I pray about it every day.
No, you said write the vision. Where did you write
You
it?
can write it in your head. Bro, stop coming for me, bro. Dog, I don't have a journal like you.
Put it in your note.
It might be in there. Don't go. That's a personal stuff.
We are together. There's nothing personal.
I have to clean my notes out.
There is nothing personal.
Past relationships. That's a. We gotta stay on subject.
We get off subject because of you. Okay.
You think so?
So another hard conversation that I feel like you should have is, what are you looking for?
Bro, you just skip right over. I just said past relationship. You gonna skip right over that.
My bad. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, we hit on this.
List.
We hit on this subject when we was talking about the importance of talking about your past.
Yeah.
Past relationships. Yeah. Anyway, that was the post. That was the video we made where I just looped out. I think that was it.
I thought it was last episode.
It wasn't last episode.
Okay.
That was a challenge for that. But it was. Anyway, past relationships is that's a hard conversation you should have, because like we said before, you need to know how long they was dating before they broke up.
If they ever cheated.
Yeah. Are they still close with their parents? Like the
What
the
happened?
ex-parents? Like, yeah.
Are they healed?
They got kids together. Like, you need to know all the kids is up there anyway. But
How's the mother of their children? Are they respectful? Do they have a good relationship? Do they go see their kids? Like, you know.
I made a joke. I make a joke often, like
What?
about what if I had like a child, and like I just told her about it after like 5 years.
We wouldn't be together. I would just go straight to the courthouse.
Dang.
You want to run it down?
No, baby,
Okay.
baby.
Straight.
For the record, I ain't got no kids.
You know.
Not yet.
Not yet.
The Lord is so kind. He had just been. Anyway. What they are looking for, that kind of goes back to talking about, like, what are you looking for? Like, talking about the celibacy. Like, are you looking for a long-term relationship? Or is this just like your next fling? Like, because some people don't date to marry. They just doing it just to be doing it. And you got to look out for those people.
That's true. I follow this girl on TikTok and I love her.
She white?
No. Why is it your first?
Cause you like a lot of white comedy and stuff.
I do. I
dry-
love white people.
Dry comedy.
Certain ones. Anyway, but she is a black girl. She's in college. She, she works. She's starting her own company, but she just dates, date multiple people. When I say multiple, but it's not like she's having sex with all of them or any of them, but she dates, so, it's important to know, what you're looking for if somebody's looking for something more. And if that's what you want to do, if you just want to date and, letting them know, I'm dating multiple people. So if, just in case they catch you out with somebody else, it ain't wait a minute.
My man went.
What?
I wonder if she out here just trying to get free meals.
Why is that?
I don't. My mind is different. A female just dating different dudes. Most guys are gonna pay for the dates.
But okay, so what if it's a guy dating multiple women? What are they doing? Why is it different?
He just giving out free food, I guess. That's where my mind went when she was just she dated multiple people.
I don't like it.
I know you don't. That's just where my mind went. Not saying females out here just trying to get free.
That's
food.
what I'm saying. I'm not saying that there are not some, because I see the post I'm gonna go get a free meal regardless. But I feel like she's told all of them.
That should be one of our episodes.
What?
Why things are different based on your gender.
We can definitely talk about it.
Because
that's
it's weird. I'm for my women. I'm for my women.
Okay, good job.
I love my
bringing
women.
it back.
But it's crazy. But we gonna say that for the other episode.
Alrighty. Kids. Do they want kids? Y'all, let me tell you this story.
Tell it.
I was talking to... What?
Take your time.
Okay. I was talking to this guy. And it wasn't, heavy. But one conversation he said, I want kids. And then another conversation he was like, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I want kids. And I was just like, huh? And then another conversation, it was I don't want kids. I don't want to bring them into this world. I guess how the world was or how the world is. And I was just like, you told me you were thinking about it. And after that, it was just a straight cutoff, because that's one of my heart's desires. And I would never give up that for anybody. So it's important to have the hard conversations up front with that, because you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to compromise. I talked about it on TikTok with an episode off of Family or Fiance, and it was an older man and a girl and a woman, and she wanted a child and he didn't want one. He had a grown son that was 18. He owned a business, and they were already engaged, and she was adamant she wanted a baby, and her family knew she wanted a baby, and they had kind of swept the conversation up under the rug, over I don't remember how long they were together, but what you laughing at?
I'm listening.
You glopped out.
No, I won't.
Oh.
I was I actually watch myself on the camera. When I find myself dating, I try to move and because I don't want to.
Yeah. Anyway.
I was listening to everything you said.
Okay.
I just didn't want to look like I was because I caught myself one time. I was that's why I try to jump back in it.
But yeah, they swept it under the rug, got to engagement, and you to the point where you on a whole show, and then they split because neither one of them wanted to compromise or to settle. Not compromise. They didn't want to settle. He didn't want to just have a baby, and he knew he wanted to do more in his businesses. because he only had, I think, one restaurant, but he wanted to do more. And he was an active father with his son, and he didn't want his other child or the new child to lack because he was doing so much, which I felt that was really good, because I am team you don't babysit your kids, or team we doing this together. So it was like good, like that he wasn't trying to just say give her what she wanted and then he wasn't there to help. And she was like, well, I know I want a baby, so I'm not going to just... And that's a hard decision to make when you've been with somebody for a while.
Yeah.
And you literally said yes to the proposal.
I think you asked... It came out in the first couple of dates, like, you want kids.
I needed to know. He's not getting it. The Bible did say be fruitful and multiply, but baby...
I need a starting line plus 2 subs.
Nah. Not out of me.
I
will push out a good 3.
I need an organist.
And I want to adopt.
I need an organist, a bass player, a drummer. That's your band. Then I need lead singer, soprano, alto, tenor. So then you can just like...
This is not about to be, what is it, the Jackson 5?
Jackson 7. 5, 7.
We ain't doing it. He is talking for y'all, but he this is not what he say on a regular basis anyway. What's your real number?
When we first started, I think my real number was, I think I said 3.
Yeah. And that's where we are. Praise the Lord.
We're going to do what thus said the Lord.
The Lord knows my heart.
We're going to do what thus said the Lord.
Anyway.
Money! That's a hard conversation.
And you probably won't even have it while dating. Well, you will have it. Well, let me back up.
It can come up, though.
Yes. But you probably won't. What I meant to say was you probably won't. You'll be in a serious relationship. I can't get it out.
Yeah.
Like a serious relationship to know, like.
Ain't they flying by?
They are.
Yeah, it ain't gonna... That conversation shouldn't come up in the first couple of dates.
Unless y'all are on the fast track. Because, there are people out here that get married in 2 months. No judgment.
No, I ain't saying I was about to be like, they'd be like, how much you make a year? Because I make this, and this, and I got this business, that business. And
yeah, so, it might come up. But that's like a hard conversation that needs to be talked about.
Yeah, 'cause
do you pay your taxes?
Yeah.
Do you file your taxes?
Do you pay your tithes?
Yes.
Do you pay your tithes?
Yes.
Do you give the Lord what's due?
That's a good,
He give you 90%. All he wants is 10. You work hard for that dollar. He just want a dime. That's all he wants.
But it's probably more. But y'all get it.
There's some men don't like that they're like for women make more than them, and some women don't like that they make more than them. I mean, it's just one of those conversations.
Yeah, that you need to have. That's true.
To me personally, like, it don't matter how much you make. Because if you that serious and you get married, all the money coming into one house.
Yeah. And it just depends on how y'all decide to... If y'all decide to get a joint account and put a certain amount of money, like, into that account, or if y'all don't... The conversation has to be had.
Yeah, because I was reading... I do read a little bit.
Why you looking at me when you said it?
I was reading an article and it was just saying how, like, I think the woman she was making like $85,000 a year, but the man was only making like 50. But they was laughing at the man, but he was just like, "Why you laughing?" Because our house income is like 3 figures. Well, no, 6 figures. So he just like, what's funny about that? So then they got to thinking like, oh man, he right. Like, so it's just like
all of how you measure it.
Yeah, but if you go into that relationship or that marriage, like, this my money, that's your money, Y'all ain't gonna get. I take that back. I take that. I stop right there. I stop.
Good job.
Where is for your house? Where is for your house?
There you go.
I stopped myself.
I'm proud of you.
But as with this house, we together. Let me get that check.
Nah, I'll be doing it. He get more chance than me in a month.
Whoa,
Cause you play.
stop putting me out there, bro.
They know you a musician. You got a full-time job.
Stop putting me out there, bro.
You know, the state, you get one paycheck. He get more chance than me. Let me get that check.
For now, how about that? I know that clock was loud.
I do too.
But yeah, for now, till the Lord start
Rolling it on
rolling
in.
it in.
Come on, Lord.
Speaking of chicks, you didn't put our cash up out there, so I'm gonna put it again.
We not doing that.
Somebody might want the blessings. The Bible say you have not, cause you ask not. Our cash app is $ the Tevneys. We're gonna put it down there.
You want me to put it in?
Yeah. And make it float in too, like.
I'm not doing it. Anyway, this was just, our list of hard conversations that we felt like stop. That we felt like were important. Stop, bruh.
What's wrong with your sis? Y'all sis.
Anyway, so y'all let us know in the comments, what hard conversations do you feel like need to be talked about early on? We want y'all to be prosperous in your relationships, and hard conversations are important. You gotta have them. It's imperative for you to have the hard conversations. If it makes you like type in backspace, or if it causes you a little, anxiousness, that means it's a hard conversation that needs to be had.
Needs to be had. I ain't lying here.
Anyway,
I was trying to think of a close.
So
I'm trying to think of so bad. I can't
help
think
me.
of
Help me.
I can't think
I'm
of
fire
nothing.
him. I'm fire
I
him.
can't. Y'all might don't get no good laughs. I
Anyway.
can't think of nothing.
Thanks for coming and joining us, y'all. Make sure you subscribe if this is your first time.
I ain't forget. I really think it's on this side.
Hit that notification bell. And leave us a comment. Let us know. Talk to us. Talk to me.
Can we talk?
Okay. Until next week. Bye,
Bye, y'all.